Hi, this is Cathryn Dall with Network in Action Eastside. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I have with me Tracy Cromwell, an integrative nutrition health coach. Tracy, thanks for taking some time to share your journey with us. How are you today?
I'm great, and thanks for having me, Cathryn. I'm so happy to be here.
You are welcome. Well, I'd love for you to share with us how you got to where you are today. I know it was quite a personal journey that brought you to health coaching. So please share with us.
Oh my, yes. I've suffered most of my life with not feeling very good, and I never understood why, say, other kids in school had so much energy, or they could be so athletic or whatever. I was just always fatigued and tired, and I just had no endurance or anything like that. And I just thought that was the way I was supposed to feel. And I grew up feeling like that, even to some cases. Had horrible anxiety going to school because I'd get diarrhea a lot, and then I get sent home. And of course, a few hours later, I'd be fine. And back in the 70s, they just never really thought about how food affected your digestion. So I suffered with that for a long, long time, but never really linked anything to what I ate. And so I would eat something, not feel good. So I'd eat again to cover that up, which then I'd eat again. And thus by high school senior year, it was the start of my yo-yo dieting lifestyle. And so when I hit basic rock bottom, I was in my late 30s, not even 40 years old. And was diagnosed with prediabetes, and I just felt lost. I didn't know what to do. My doctor said, "Hey, just stop eating these things and start doing this." And that sounded easy, but it wasn't for me at all. So when I went through this journey to reverse my diabetes, get my body back to health, I yo-yo dieted a bunch. And then, there's a lot more to that story, but I also realized that I wasn't alone in this. And after a crashing economy of the housing market, I received the blessing in my mind that I could actually change careers. And I'd always been interested in nutrition when I was young, and fitness and all of that. And I thought, maybe that's my opportunity, to help others who are going through what I went through, help, walk alongside somebody. So it's not so difficult. So there's not so many yo-yo diets to find your path with food. And so it's a very personal journey for me as to why I'm here. Absolutely. And I think too, my body always changes. Everybody's body changes all the time. And so I'm learning that, it's great. It's a long life personal journey. And I just love working with others while they go through theirs, and making it a fun journey too. It doesn't have to be horrible. It can be actually a very fun way to learn about yourself. So
Yeah,
yes.
fun and rewarding at the end of that journey.
Yes.
I think it's so many people probably have had a similar experiences to yours where they thought that was just the normal and how life was supposed to be. So it's
Mm-hmm.
exciting to see that you've, really been able to turn that into your career and start helping other people,
Yeah.
um, you know, embark on their own journey of health and wellness, and knowing that that's not the end, right? They're
Right.
not stuck in that particular way of life.
Right.
So it's exciting to see that you've come through that path and can share your personal experience with your clients.
Yes.
I would love to hear one of your, I mean, obviously your own personal story is probably one of your favorite client testimonials, but I'd love to hear one of your other, a time that really stands out to you with one of your clients and how you've impacted their life.
Oh, wow. I could pick so many of them. I'm going to pick one. Um, She was easily several hundred pounds overweight, had very low self-esteem, and didn't know what she was capable of in terms of her health and even her physical ability. And when working with her was incredible because through that journey, she was able to give herself value that she had no matter what weight she was at. And then also learning these new skills in a positive way of how to nourish her body versus loathe it. And also looking at food in a totally different way, that she was losing weight. But then also she decided she wanted to do the base to space climb, and which is you climb the Space Needle for a fundraiser. And I was like, heck yeah, let's do this. And whereas before we had even started working together, there's no way, I don't think she could have made it. And she's now done that via, outside of COVID, the last 4 years. That girl is climbing that Space Needle. And so to see her go from where she had little confidence in her capacity for even what her body could do, but for her capacity to nourish herself and to actually like who she was, it's just incredible. And to this day, it's so wonderful to see what she's doing. She's hiking, she's doing all these things, and she hasn't finished her journey in terms of what she thought she was going to want to have, but she's living now where she wasn't living before. So it's just it gives me chills. I just love to see people start living where they're at, finally taking that moment. They give themselves that opportunity to start living.
That's amazing. What a quality of life change for her, and to be able to be an impact in that. What a rewarding thing for you. That's amazing.
It was really great.
So the other thing I'm curious in is, obviously, over the past 2 years, we've really had to change how we work and interact with people. I take it you were probably a very face-to-face business.
Yeah.
And so tell me, how do you work with your clients now? Do you still offer in-person and virtual? And how do you interact and are able to serve your clients?
Yes. So I've gone mainly virtual like everybody else, especially because we're still unsure of the process. But I no longer have a studio. So this is my studio on Zoom or even the phone. And so that's how I'm interacting right now. It's gone very well in that way. Because now I realize my clients aren't fighting traffic to come see me anymore. So, which is good. Yes. So offering online and telephone coaching. Yeah.
Great. And if someone wanted to speak to you, about the struggles they're going with or their health journey they want to embark on, what's the best way for them to contact you, Tracy?
Yeah. So I do offer actually a complimentary, session. Discovery session. Yeah. So it's no sales, it's nothing like that, but it's just an opportunity to talk to me, figure out, if I'm able to, be on the journey with you, if it's a good fit or not. But you can reach me. You can either go to my website, tracycromwell.com, or go ahead and email me at Tracy, Tracy, at tracycromwell.com. And Cromwell is CROM as in Max, WELL.com.
Great. Well, thank you so much for your time today. I really appreciate it. I've loved getting to learn about your journey and the impact you've had, not only on yourself, but other people as well. And I look forward to continuing to get to know you. Thank you so much, Tracy.
Oh, thank you so much.